Welcome back, everyone. Today we are headed down to the Springfield Caves. If you've been a long-time follower of this channel, which probably not many of you are because it's only been around for a few months, but way back when, actually, I think it was like 5 shorts ago, I want to say, I did a video about the Springfield Caves. So we're actually going back there today. So that should be really fun because I'm about 80% sure we'll actually go into the caves. I know that they have an area where you just drop a trailer and then hook it, which is on the surface. And if that happens, we won't go in the caves. But it says we're live unload, so that means we're supposed to go into the caves. And then that should make for a good video. So yeah, I'm excited. The only downside is we're running very close to the delivery time, and it's supposed to rain, and we're supposed to be taking a US highway instead of the interstate to get there. So it should be a fun trip. But without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, so we got a door and stuff. I got my papers over here. Yeah. This is probably the coolest place that I go to, personally. I'd say the only close second was the Hershey factory. I hate driving in Pennsylvania. I made a video on this. But the actual drive up to the Hershey factory was cool, like driving through Hershey, Pennsylvania with all the Hershey candies on the street and whatnot. So here it is. This is where the mine used to be. As you can see, there's like special rocks cut off in the wall and stuff. And then you head into the mine, or the area over here. Must stink to get a door over there on the left where it's like you don't get to go in. But I'm glad you do get to go in here. Oh, the bill slid forward. So yeah, this is the gate where the call station where I tell them, hey, I'm coming into door 26. They're like, alright, pull forward. So I'm gonna do that real quick. I guess we didn't really need to say anything there. They just pressed the button and they're like, alright, go in. They didn't even say anything. They just saw my face staring at the camera. Oh, gotta take my sunglasses off in here. But yeah, this is it. Of course, there's no cell reception down here. But we're going to building 10, door 26. And we're supposed to back into it. So yeah, there's 10 buildings. So that's building 4. Or there's 25 buildings, actually. So that's how big this place is. It's pretty huge. Yeah, I love coming in here. You can see on the walls, like, all the erosion and stuff. And it's really cool after it rains. You'll see when we exit. I'll put it on my face when we exit so you can see more of a first-person view, but when we're driving in here, I'm just going to keep it mounted on the same place that I do the time lapses. This place is awesome. It reminds me of that the gun running bunker from GTA, if anyone's played GTA Online. Alright, so we're going to take a right here. And there's actually a surprising amount of room down here too, which is nice. For the most part, I guess I should say. Watch me say that and get a tight spot. So that is building 9. Oh no, that's building 10. Building 10, door 26. That's where I dropped last time, right there. Oh, nice. We're right next to the building. It should be. Wait a minute. Where is door 26? What the hell? Hold on. It said drop in 26. Oh, building 10 doors, 2537 this way. Okay. I was gonna say, I hate it when it does that. When it's like, you're looking for your door, and they list, and then your door is like 1 or 2 past the limit. Oh boy, she's sleeping right in front of the door, isn't she? Oh boy. Yep. I'm just supposed to back in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm done.
No rush. Thank you. There actually is a rush, but I told her no rush. Little prankster. Alright. Let's get our drives lined. And cut right to the left. Well, we are not making this. It's alright. I will find out a way for us to make this. What? Actually, I was gonna say, let me know if you like this view better for backing up, but then again, you can't really see what I'm doing when I back up. You can't see me looking in the mirrors and stuff. Alright. Oh, this is an easy back. Easy! Watch me say that and then, like, frickin' hit a trailer. That actually wouldn't be that funny, would it? I have an interesting sense of humor. I just hope that, that this comes through, that you guys can hear me and I'm not like way off in the distance. Oh, I'm way off. Oh, we are way off. Oh, good lord, that is awful. A 0 out of 10 backing job. Well, actually, a 0 out of 10 would be missing a dot completely. Yeah, it's temperature-wise, it is very cool down here. So that guy just gets the vibe out down here, which would kind of stink because you don't really have any internet connection at all, and you can't look at memes while you're waiting for your truck to get unloaded, like I do, and I'm sure everyone else does. Oh man, I totally screwed this up. Ugh! This is the place where we just don't back in. I don't think I opened my doors here. Yeah, this is the place where I don't open my doors. Alright, I'm gonna head over into the office, and I'll be right back. Alright, so a little bit of an interesting situation unfolding here. So, we're sliding the tandems real quick, but what's happening is, we got the best of both worlds here, pretty much. So, it's a drop-in hook, but we also got to come in here, so I'm happy about that. The only thing is,
The only, hold on. The only thing is I probably won't be able to go to Walmart unless we find like a really big one. So that kind of stinks, but whatever. Come on, shift. He's from the same place I'm from. Or well, I'm technically from, I mean legally I'm from San Diego, but I'm licensed out of Indiana. That's where I tell people I'm from. Because then I get the, oh, you're from California? You mean California? Like, yep, that's where I'm from. So I just tell people I'm from Indiana. So yeah. Anyway, I was just looking there. So we ran out of air there. That's why I had to sit there and rev the engine for a second. But now what we do is we want to come over here. Tandems are back. So what I like to do is I like to move from the back to the front when I unhook. So if they have a shock, I already slid the tandems back before I started recording. So I slid you put the chalk wheels in. Then I check the fuel level. Just to double check we're all good. Yep, we're at 3/4. And then I lower this before I do any of the, hold on. Gotta get the water out. Before I do any of that up there. All right, hold on. So I hear hissing from there, which is good. That means that I have enough pressure to drop it. I don't think you can see what I'm doing. Maybe you can, but I have to pull the pin, which disconnects the locking jaw from the kingpin and disconnects the trailer. Then I remove all the ear lines. And then that's off. And then I do one more check. Temperature is looking good. It should fire up any second. We have our landing gear in place. Both of them, right? Yeah, the pin is pulled. And everything's looking good, so looks like I'll disconnect when. All right, I just like to do one more check. So last thing I want to do is drop the trailer. So I'd say dropping and hooking is a lot like taking off and landing in a plane, or that's by far, in my opinion, the sketchiest part about trucking. Just because, you know, if it goes wrong, this all comes crashing down, and that's both dangerous and I'll get in a lot of trouble. So we try to avoid that here. Yeah, so ever since one of those landing gears wouldn't go down that one time, I always double check, and I'm gonna do that anxious double check here real quick. Yep. Gotta let the air charge real quick. You can speed this up by pressing on the accelerator here. We want these numbers to get to 100, and it's fully charged at 120. All right, that should be good. Cross your fingers, everyone. Oh, this is scary. Oh no, I'm scared. Just go for it. Okay, there we go. Oh boy. I hate dropping trailers, dude. It's like unnecessarily scary. Anyway, so what we're gonna do while we're waiting for a new load is clean out this freaking truck, because I haven't done that in like a week and the trash is building up. Oh, and then we're gonna wait for a new load. Probably during that time, I'll play MLB The Show. I'm gonna park right over here. Right next to this guy, the Chevy. Alright. Yeah, usually the semi cab takes up about 4 parking spaces. Anyway, so that's all good. As I said, I have to go back in to grab the paper since we end up being a drop-in hook, so I'll be right back. Alright, almost left without recording. That would have been quite something. That would have like ruined the whole trip. Anyway, I have a camera on my face now, so, well, it's not on my face, it's on my forehead. But we have all our bills right here that fell right after I hit record. So we're gonna scan those in a bit. And then we're gonna head up to the guard shack, grab an empty, probably head to a truck stop. I'll plan that out when I get there, and wait for our next load. So let's head out. Of course, you have to be very careful, because someone could come screaming by here. But yeah, at the truck stop, we are probably gonna clean out the trucks. It is a dump. Or well, my last truck I really didn't clean at all, and that was bad. So this is like not even close to as bad as my old truck was, but to the standard that I want to keep, it's pretty bad. Shouldn't take more than like 5 minutes to clean too, so I'm just being a little lazy. But yeah, we're gonna be heading down here to the exit. Gonna stop. No one's coming. And then we're gonna take a left whenever possible. Yeah, so left here, gonna go down there. Yeah, that's a pretty cool place, isn't it? I sure like it. It's always good coming here. The people that work here are very nice. And there's always a lot of room to navigate. So to me, that's a win-win. But this is the cool part here. This is my favorite part. This is like the part that actually feels like driving through a cave. So you got birds and stuff flying up there. And then you got water dripping from the ceiling. And then you just have a sky view. It's cool. It really, for me, has the immersive cave experience. So I'm not sure how much of that you can see. It's a lot cooler in person, of course. You can see the birds and stuff. I don't know, I like that. And then you're back inside the cave. And then you can see the exit over there. So, gotta yield, no one's coming. But right here, you can't really see it in front of us. Used to be railroad tracks. And that's where they'd cart the, I forgot what they mined in here. I looked it up. It wasn't limestone, it was something along those lines. Oh yeah, there's some railroad tracks right over there. They go from there over here, you can see it right there. And that's how they carted the stuff in and out, as you could probably imagine. So that's pretty neat. And then we're back in the sunlight, so we gotta put our handy dandy sunglasses back on. There we go. And then head up to Mr. Guard Shack up here and get a empty. No one's coming. And then they just cart whatever they're shipping out. So yeah,